see you walking through my mind, mighty fine. Girl, you got it, and that booty sitting plump below your spine.
So I tell y'all, get down with it. Yes. Hey, Zay, you want them wings right there, right? Which one? Which one? You hear him? You got the inbox?
So I start my podcast like this. I am a guy from a place, Charm City, Bip Bip, the Van Marquis, the name my mama gave me. I'm here with a good brother who is a co-founder.
Yes, a Nacho Bangers. Yes.
Baltimore-based business, Baltimore-based brother. Why? Why this place? Why this space? Why Nachos?
Well, actually, it was my brother's dream. I just followed it. You know what I'm saying? Just had a backup. You know, sometimes you gotta support your friends in any kind of way. Anything is possible, you know what I'm saying? Started with $60. I was there, I watched it, supported with everything. So, and we just went from there, just made sure he was good, had his back, and we just elevated.
What was the first spot on Monument Street?
No, the first spot was actually a house. Yeah. Yeah, we was out of the house. Had about 100 kids coming out of there one time. Nobody never wanted to come in there. And after a while, they thought we were selling drugs out of the house.
That's what I was about to ask you. You know, you're from Baltimore, you selling too much, and it's too much volume going. What are they selling?
Yeah.
Is it something? What's the end of nachos?
Yeah, for real. That sauce, we got that Nacho Bangers sauce. Made with love.
What's the number one thing you're learning as you expand your business operation?
Learning to stay positive in all factors. Always good customer service. You know, never let whatever you're going through throughout the day show when you're handling business or you're handling a customer or a person. You know what I'm saying? Even a person. It ain't always got to be a customer. So I'm learning to always try, because nothing is perfect. Try to stay as positive as possible.
We spoke a little bit about relationships.
Okay.
What have some of your experiences been like as you are stepping into the space where you are in need rather than a customer?
Like I said, man, just stay as positive as possible. Like, cause the energy is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make sure you got that good energy, positive vibe. And we always went off of that good energy, positive vibes. That was a quote that we always had. We always said. And it got us far. You know what I'm saying? Got us real far. Even with everyday life, entrepreneur life, business life, the store, the world, good energy, positive vibes. It's a quote we always said to each other, and we rock from there.
Are you reading any books that have?
Last book I read was what's the number? I don't want to say the number wrong, but the laws of power.
Oh, 40.
Yeah. I finished that whole book. Yeah, I finished that whole book. I'm into stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't into like the crazy books, you know, back in the day when the girl be on the bus stop, she get pregnant, goosebumps and all that. I wasn't never into that.
I mean, when we grow up in these spaces, my grandmother was down the street from Northeast Market.
Okay.
So I would see a lot of different things, but I was also up the street by Valentino's.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm mingling with people who don't know that reality. I got a homeboy that's white, we in Boy Scouts, but then I got a cousin that's moving weight.
Okay.
So it's like these two worlds, and they're trying to tell me one of them is wrong, one of them more right, and I'm just in the middle like,
no, never. They ain't never wrong and never right. They the same world somewhat, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's even like with us, how we doing food. It's the same hustle, different product, you know what I'm saying? One line. We all got the same goal. We just trying to make it. We trying to get it out. Yeah, we trying to get some money every day. If you ain't getting some money every day, try to get it every other day. If you don't get it every other day, try to get it within that week. Just as long as you bring something in the house, that's all that matters.
Pete, y'all have a faith practice.
Yeah.
How has that been in your life? How long has it been, and how do you show up for that?
Yo, I swear to God, everything just positive energy. Y'all tell me like
I feel it.
Yo, it's like it's like the more clear your mind is, the more better your attitude is. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you know, like we got a lot on your mind, you real snobby. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't really trying to talk to nobody. You ain't trying to hear nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you do everything in your day-to-day life, get everything that you're supposed to do and get it done. You know what I'm saying? The important stuff, cause people don't be taking responsibility of their actions. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't have the right priorities in check, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, once you get your life together and working on your life and really trying to get your life together, yo, everything gonna fall in place later down the road, you know what I'm saying? That's like when somebody getting money and they always worried about women. Once you get the money and get your life together, the women it's like a puzzle. They're gonna fall right in place. They're gonna fall right in place every time.
They're part of the equation.
Yeah.
Women and success go hand in hand.
Yeah, for sure. A successful woman gonna come on your side. You're gonna have a freeloader and you're gonna have a successful woman. You just gotta know which one you're supposed to be with.
This is yours, fella. Stop playing with yourself. I got so many questions. Honestly, I want to sit down with you.
Talk to me. We can do the podcast whenever you want to talk about whatever you got on your mind. Talk to me.
What was a pivot point for you in your experience? Because I'll say me personally, I was depressed at one point. I didn't have that sense of positive energy. At times I was questioning God because grandma's sick, mom's is feeling
going through life changes.
So I'm losing a sense of my truth in myself. For any youth out there, could you explain your pivot point in a way that made your business direction?
All right, so like basically everybody always go through something. Nobody's life is perfect. You living a perfect life. Shit, kudos. Good job.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, but other than that, no, ain't nobody like perfect. I used to be the same way. Like how they say God give their toughest battles to their strongest soldiers. I used to be like, I ain't really into all that, but then once I actually started experiencing certain things and going through certain things, I'm like, it's either you can use negative stuff and stuff that you go through in your life, and you can actually use that for motivation. You know what I'm saying? Instead of letting it crush you or really like get to you and you be depressed and sad and be like, man, F everything, I don't want to do nothing. Instead of doing that, you can use all that negative energy, all that depression and that anger, put that shit into some thoughts, you know what I'm saying, and see what you're really good at. At that time, that's what you need to really figure out what you're good at, because you're back against the wall. So you got to figure out what you're good at, what you can do, and then just work with it from there. Just go forward.
Yeah, but other question I started before we even did the podcast. What was planned on Sunday morning at Grandma's house?
Sunday morning, Grandma's house probably had a little bit of Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, for sure.
What was on Friday night?
Friday. On the radio, club mix, club music, 92 Q jams, they mixing and turning. That's what's your favorite music, favorite songs.
Do you think that added to our experience in like the city?
For our generation, hell yeah, double hell yeah. The radio was the radio, Grandma's house, it was like some of the biggest things that impact onto our lives, you know what I'm saying? Because grandmother gonna make sure you're straight, gonna make sure everything intact, and she gonna show you some stuff. Shit, and then if you riding home from the family night on Friday, the radio on, y'all all clubbing in the car. Don't nobody spend family time no more though. That's why a lot of the kids really messed up. They said that as kids, this generation, they don't have them grandmothers. The grandmother's like 35, 40, you feel me? So it's like, they ain't really got no experience with anything. They still like to go club.
I was blessed to be a teacher for a little bit. Started in the school for about 3 years.
Okay.
What would you say to a middle schooler who doesn't like life right now? I mean, positive vibes.
I actually know it's crazy. I used to be a mentor for Nacho Bangers, anything. I used to be a mentor for about 10 years. I'm actually like a part of a union for recreational parks. For a middle schooler, any kid younger than me, I would always tell them, you still got a whole life ahead of you. So thinking about giving up or going to go rob somebody or anything that's worth, you willing to risk your life, you get what I'm saying, and risk your freedom. Don't nobody want to send no jail cell. That ain't, you gonna miss out on everything that, you could miss out on an opportunity. You could miss out on something real important, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then another thing, like when I used to actually go talk to kids, I used to give them the real, and I would not give them the fake, but I give them like a picture that they can imagine, an image that they can imagine, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause they gotta have that too. You gotta have you gotta get that real conversation, and I'm sorry, not even gonna say like a picture. You gotta get that street conversation, and you gotta get that real conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's somewhat a difference. You gotta know what's out there in the street, and you gotta know what's real. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the fake from the real. You can't just give up on yourself. You can't just give up on anything, because you got people that really love you and look up to you, your mother, your grandmother, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids willing to throw it away and risk it all, and it don't be worth it at all.
I'm also a yoga instructor.
Okay. So you do the moon shit and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Put your shoulders back.
Yeah, the waterfalls and all that.
You know what I'm saying? But the point of it, is mindfulness.
Yeah. It's people too. It's people too.
And you can take it into any faith practice.
Yeah.
That's the real blessing. It's like you gotta just have that faith. So I think. Oh, sorry, been distracted. I needed him to just say hi to my mama. Like, hi, Miss Jones. That'd be crazy because my mother watched the Ravens. She watched them since Flaggo. She love her some Lamar, all of them things. What it is. But yeah, I feel like a kid because I'm like, Mama, I saw Nacho Bangers. Look at him.
For sure. Come out Nacho Bangers, man. Anything possible. Anybody might pop it down here. We have Lamar eat the day. You know what I'm saying?
And I think those are the moments for the city. Those are the moments the city needs. Where we see that people are real people.
Yeah, for sure. Real authentic.
Live
Real
how we
authentic.
live in a genuine way. I'm yoga, mindfulness.
Yeah.
That mindfulness, that ability to separate yourself from the moment, right?
Yes.
Because I'm in this moment, but it could be parts of this moment where maybe somebody pulls out a gun.
Yeah.
Maybe some disastrous happen.
Anything can happen.
How do I stay calm in the fire?
Anything can happen.
That's what mindfulness was.
Yeah,
it's like, okay,
sure.
I can breathe. My heart is still my heart. I can slow this down. I can slow this down and relax and just give gratitude for being here with a brother with some knowledge that I may not have insight to.
We were searching for the right way, did a lot of wrong. Can't go back, gotta move on. Gotta move forward, corrections given and accepted living. Still brings pain, even when you're moving with the best intentions. And you blessed with visions of joy, bliss, peace. Gratitude for every day I live to speak and I live to breathe in growth and abundance. Traumas get healed when the shadows confront it. I know my truth, I wear it in public. Meditate, pray, and give praise when I rise. Keep a clear mind and the planet stays high. Came here with everything, came here perfected. Took on some bags that I thought were protection and let it all go. Every limit, grateful for peace in this life that I'm living. Glad to say the cycles are finished, complete. And I'm still on my feet, wishing you peace, wishing you peace, wishing you peace. Well, thankful, peace.